Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. This is episode number 2 of our U-48 career in season number 2. Last episode, we barely made it through it. Captain Krautmann there is taking a much-deserved nap, fully clothed with his binoculars, ready to go as we sit in port in La Rochelle. We have to report to the leading officer. Leading officer is going to give us our orders. We also have a project that was completed, the improved torpedo pistols. Oh, Captain Krautmann's up now. But we're going to use the torpedoes that we have in our stock before we claim the torpedo pistols that we worked on in the last season. Not gonna lie, that was a rough first episode. The thing that I think saved me is, unlike War on the Sea, where the destroyers, once they have you, they don't lose you no matter what you do. This game you could actually they can actually lose contact with you if you do the right things, and apparently sitting on the bottom motionless after they depth charged us, we moved off a little bit into a different location and then sat there and they lost us. So have to keep that in mind going forward, that acoustics play a more realistic role in this game than they do in War on the Sea. So let's report to our leading officer, get our first mission, and get episode number 2 started. All right, so we joined the La Rochelle flotilla, completed the campaign mission, and your skill and bravery as a U-boat skipper will be crucial in securing victory in the ongoing Battle of the Atlantic. Okay, so it took us 4 days, 6 hours to get here, traveled 2,500 miles, roughly. Flotilla stationed at port of La Rochelle needs more U-boats under its command to achieve the current goals. Your order is to travel to the target port and report it to the leading officer. This is what we did. And here we are. Let's see, I wonder if we can specialize crew in free roam. I'm gonna do that because I have the money to spend. And I'll save that for later here. Let's see what our orders are. Pick our mission. Passage through Strait of Gibraltar. Or rescue Kriegsmarine official. There's the happy times up there and the tonnage war. Whoops. Mine laying in Africa. Okay. Difficulty medium. Difficulty high, that's the tonnage war. Scapa Flow, passes through the Strait of Gibraltar. The Battle of the Mediterranean is in full swing, and our success in Africa depends on the outcome. Headquarters has decided to create Mediterranean U-boat flotillas, but joining U-boats must get through the heavily guarded Gibraltar Strait. So, we have to pass through the Gibraltar Strait to get to La Spezia. We could lay some mines. That's low. we'll take on all those other might do that as our second mission, but for right now, we're going to go with this one. We are going to practice with our torpedoes before we try any harder missions. So your orders will be to travel to sector BE2 through BE5 on the northeast Atlantic and travel 2,250 kilometers, inside it to complete your patrol. You may receive additional orders after you reach the area. So that's what we're going to be doing for our first mission. And we have to sink a total gross registered tonnage of 7,000 tons. Does look like we have some upgrades for these guys here. I gotta remember how to do it. Oh my god, what's happening? Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll do this here. Long practice. Using the radio, 33% faster. There we go. So he's been upgraded. Something I do want to check is our bow tubes before we go. Let's load in torpedo here. And take a look here. So what we have to do is we have to travel from La Rochelle out to this, patrol a certain amount, sink a certain tonnage. So let's get out of port and get to our patrol sector. Alright, so in our haste to get to our patrol sector, we blundered across a fairly large convoy. We are going down to periscope depth as we speak. Right now, you can just see them out there. There's one right there. Let's lock onto it. We got a Corvette. And I know there's some transports, like right here. But we're fairly close in. So we could potentially make a strike on this group before we even make it into our Before we even make it into our patrol sector here, let's range them out a little bit. See how far out they are. 3.5 miles. So they're pretty close. That Corvette that is off here is kind of making me a little nervous, but if we can make a strike on this guy and then dive, we've got a lot of depth under keel, so we could possibly get away from this guy. If not, a strike now. We can disengage and then get into a better position. I just fucked that up. Let's try again. But like I was saying, if we don't engage them now, we can get into position. This isn't in our patrol sector, so it's not going to count for the 7,000 tons that we need to complete our mission. But it will get us our first kill of the campaign, or of the season so far. There's another Corvette back there. So it's a pretty heavily escorted group. Going 10 knots. Let's find the course. We're not at a bad angle to attack here. We're looking at 57. Let's get the speed right on us here. $59 would be a little better. By the time we launch, might be looking at like 62, so. But we're gonna close the distance a little bit with this guy. Let's take a look out and see what else we can see here. There's this Corvette there. Whoops. And then we got another Corvette out here. And then at the leading edge of the convoy, we've got another merchant. Looks like we've got two more merchants here, one behind the other. So this is a huge, huge, huge convoy. Then out here, what are we looking at? That's looking like another merchant. And then we got another escort. They're heading away from us, so we're not really in a bad position to attack this guy here. This guy's closer. This is the guy that Empire Abbey. This is the guy we identified right here. Let's slow our speed a little bit. I'm kind of wondering if we could launch one on each ship here. Because this guy's really, really close. I think this is the Empire Abbey. I think I'm going to stick with my original plan here. Let's get her course. 64. How's that an unknown ship? Can we identify this guy? Ah, this is the one that we identified. I gotta do it all over again. Yeah. No, we don't. All right. All right, let's get our distance refigured. $2 miles. $69. We can go with 70. All right, flood the tubes. Actually, going to change that to 71 here. Then we're going to bump that speed up. Do another double check. And fire. Fire the first shot. All right. Let's go down to 140 meters. Set our course this way. Head right through the convoy. Here, I'm not sure why they're as we're reloading, but. Let's get those reloaded. You in the command station. Get you on the navigator station. All right. All right, that's the escort there, so let's head away. Then we're going to slow our speed down.
30 Sekunden.
All right, let's see what we did here.
110.
All right, Captain Krautmann reads the report. 1 torpedo detonated. We are maneuvering to...
120.
Doesn't look like they're sinking, though. They're heavily damaged. They're listing. Their deck's awash, but I don't know if they're going to sink or not. Maybe we should have put more than one torpedo in. But we definitely got their attention. That is for sure. They lost power. That's why they don't have any lights anymore. It's the Empire Mallard that we hit. It looks like they're still going 6 knots here. But U-48 is sitting down at a depth of about 120 meters or so, or 116. And we're going pretty slow, so hopefully the escorts out there don't pick us up. It doesn't look like this one's coming out this way. I haven't had any active sonar. So hopefully we can get out of this here. Hopefully the Empire Mallard sinks in the meantime. We may just have to wait till the convoy leaves and then go in with the deck gun. I'm gonna try and run right through the center of the convoy here. Let's pick up our speed a little bit. Try and get away from these guys. Like I said, we're pretty deep, so I don't know if they're actually going to be able to pick us up or not. Especially if we play our cards right. We may get a clean kill. Alright, so they did start pinging us here. But I still think they don't really know where we're 100% where we're at. We're at a dead stop right now. What are they shooting at? What are they shooting at out there? Unless there's another U-boat out here somewhere. Very well might be. But they haven't started shooting at us, so they haven't launched any depth charges yet either. I'm curious who they're shooting at. They're just shooting star shells or what? But we're sweating our asses off down here.
Wasserbomben.
Depth charges, okay.
Wasserbomben.
Time to go. See how close they are first, actually. Start moving very slow. They're not dropping in the right spot, which makes me think that they still don't know where we are. They're shooting at something. I'm not entirely sure what they're shooting at.
Wasserbomben.
Problem is I can't see anything. It's got to be fun to watch, too. But we're pretty deep. And right now in their baffles. So let's pick up the speed a little bit. The rest of the convoy's leaving. Our Empire Mallard is not been sunk at all, so that's not good.
Kurs setzen. Zu Befehl. Wasserbomben.
Alright, they're still launching depth charges. Is that this guy that's doing it? Yeah, they're dropping on us. I just think they're dropping in the wrong spot. But now they went pretty quiet, so they're listening. Let's slow down a little bit.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Maybe take our depth a little deeper. 150 meters. It's getting pretty deep for our sub here. Kind of running right alongside of them. Well, we lost them. Hydrophone's having a problem picking them up.
130.
Right, come to a stop. See if we can pick these boats up here. Not entirely sure. Yeah, they're out there somewhere. I don't think we've escaped them, but still depth charge in the wrong spot. Can't even see where they're dropping the depth charges. I think that was a fish that just... Yep, look at the fish. Oh, nice. Alright, so we do have ships detected. Alright, let's turn this way while we're in his baffles. Start moving. Oh, God.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
They're sitting right on top of us. I don't think he's moving either. I would like to know who the hell they're shooting at. they not know where we are at all?
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Run this way for a little bit. Is moving. He's barely moving. But he is moving away from us, so we could ride along with him in his baffles. While the other one shoots at something. There's something out there. He's shooting at that. If I can get over there and see what it is. Oh, this is going to take forever. And he's not shooting at us. Because we're nowhere near here. I think that's another escort. What's this down here? That's another escort right there. That's got to be an escort with the lights. Alright, turn course.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Check on our friend here, see how he's doing. He's damaged, but still somehow afloat. I think they're getting, well, maybe not. I would like to take this guy out, to be honest with you. But if we can't, at least we damaged. Right, from the looks of it, they have kind of given up.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Pick up our speed a little bit here. That's kind of frustrating that we didn't sink that convoy, or that ship that we shot at. At least now I know 2 torpedoes is probably the way to go here. Let's take a look here. Are we loading these torpedoes? We're loading one of them. So we should be getting these torpedoes loaded. I hope, anyway. We do have some water in here because we're so deep. A lot of water, actually. So let's get the pump working. There's another storage. I'm wondering if I have to do something with the torpedoes. Yeah, see, that's where we keep the deck on it. Oh. Let's smoke over the horizon detected. I'm not sure how that's possible, being so far out. But we could probably surface now. Let's go up to periscope depth.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
See what's around us here. Alright, there's our convoy out there. They're moving away from us pretty quick. We're still locked onto that one ship that we fired on. It's tempting. Oh, they got another U-boat they're hunting. That's why. That's what they were shooting at. I wonder how far out they are. Maybe we could go to go rescue them. 9 miles. Or we could go after the convoy, seeing the escorts seem to be busy right now. I think it's a good possibility. I mean, these guys out here are dealing with this guy. They're not going to be messing with us. Or we could just continue on to our onto our patrol sector out here. We're almost there. God, what to do? Alright, I have decided to surface the boat while they're busy with the other U-boat out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a run on the convoy. I'm going to run alongside them and keep them in sight. We're going about as fast as we can. And then we're going to move in and try and make another strike before we get to our patrol area. We got time. There's no real time to complete these missions. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to run around the front of the convoy and get in a position to make another strike on them. It's too tempting. Can't really pass up the opportunity. I think we're far enough out that we don't really have to worry about them seeing us. And if we can get into a better position, maybe take out that ship that we damaged, or learn from our mistakes and launch a couple torpedoes into a different one. But we'll have to remember to thank whoever's the skipper of that U-boat for distracting them away from us. I think that's actually who they were attacking. They didn't really seem overly concerned with us or even know we were there. So there we are. That's the plan. I'm going to stick with it. We're going to make our run on the convoy. In the next episode, we'll try and get out in front of them and make another run, hopefully a little more successful than this one. Anyway, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you have any tips or advice, leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to follow along as U-48 hopefully doesn't die too quickly, by all means, hit the subscribe. Wouldn't mind having you come along with us. And we'll see you for episode number 3. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching. And have yourself a very good day.